How's it going out there, guys? I know I haven't had much on, but I just haven't been doing anything really this week. Somebody was asking me about my Camaro. Can't remember your name. I think it was like DMC something. I still have the car. I didn't sell it. The Z28 I had, the 85, I sold that. So you were asking. Today I'm gonna give you a quick lesson. Some things I do that I've learned. You see this intake here? I got it sitting in some cleaner. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. If you remember a while back, I got this as a pair. It was given to me from my cousin. I trust him everything, but this is the same thing he would do when he would buy speed parts. Because me and him are about 10 years apart, you know. So back when he was my age, 10 years ago, when he would buy his speed parts, he would buy them used, you know, and he would take them apart, rebuild them, and do all this shit. This carburetor here, it's a Holley. I asked Component Auto, the guy there, what this was. He said it was a Holley 670. It's not a double pumper, but it's like a really good carburetor. Like, it doesn't bog and all that. You know, I'll have to read the message he told me. You know, it was a while back, but my buddy talks shit on these Holleys. He says something like the expansion valve, or I don't know, some kind of valve goes out on them. So I don't think it's an expansion valve. I think I'm just wording it wrong, but you know, I don't know. This one, I remember when it was on the car, he drove it daily for 3 years. It still worked fine. And I mean, I took this apart. I opened up the bowls, and there's no crap in them. The one thing I do love that is on this though too, makes it easier on me, is they have visionaries on the bowls, so you can see. And it's electric choke. It's the Street Avenger system. You know, it's really nice. I looked down in the valves and all. There's nothing in there really. I mean, it could use a little bit of carburetor cleaner and clean spray. This intake though, it had some grease on it and all. And when my cousin, he would buy engines and all, one thing he would do is like he'd pressure wash them, and then when he had them apart, he'd spray this on them. It's kind of like a poor man's hot tank, because it just eats off the grease and, you know, cleans the motor really nice. And his dad, which is also my uncle, you know, he'd take them to the machine shop, he'd hone the cylinders there, and if he wanted to, bore them out. So now what I'm doing is, I'm just cleaning up this intake manifold because I got nothing else to do. I mean, even if I did buy this somebody, like straight off the engine, man, I'd still take this intake apart and inspect it. I mean, because this was sitting in the shed for a while. One thing I found is that there were leaves sitting down inside here, and there was a spider web in there. Would I want to bolt this straight on my car and see that? No. But yeah, the Easy Off has been sitting on here for about, let's say, 5 minutes now, so I'm going to take it over and hose it off. See how much better it looks. That does look a little bit better. I like to get it in there and just kind of clean everything off, you know. Like, there was all kinds of buildup from the antifreeze in there. Get that all out. I don't let this water set in here too long. I just, I'll blow it out with air after this. But I think I'm going to let it sit again in another, spraying it Easy Off, and see how much cleaner it comes up. So, I'll be back after that. Start cleaning this carburetor now. It's already pretty clean. I mean, for the time it was in use, surprised how clean it is, because I remember this was on the car for about 3 years. And it was on top of a Chevy 383 stroker, so must have been running right. But I remember when I bought my Z28, the carburetor on, just like this whole top here was black. Like there's, like I was using cheap gas or something. It was just burning. It was running lean too when I bought it. So, but I'm just using some weaker cleaner. I'm just wiping the valves off and body. I'm putting it on this rag, and I'm just trying to brighten it up a little bit, you know. This does clean the crap off pretty nice. But, yeah. I'm sorry I don't have a really interesting video. I haven't been doing anything, you know, guys? So. If I could say I like 2 carburetors the most, if I could pick 2, I don't know. I'm starting to study about quadrajets and all. Man, there's some insane shit you can do with them that I did not know. You can really make them, you know, get some good power with them. So I'm gonna try screwing with the Q-jet I have on my Berlinetta. You know, see what it'll do. So Did you check the underside valves? I still got the gasket stuck onto this. I gotta scrape it off. You can see under the underside, it's really clean too. Open these up. Yeah. That one's got some shit on it, but we'll clean out. One thing I like about this too, it's got an electric choke, so that's really a good pleaser. But we're gonna take this gasket off now. Peel it away. That's when you know the gaskets had a good seal, is when they're stuck to it. So. Yeah, I would rather spend the $10 or the 10, 15, 20 bucks to replace a gasket, and just to check, because you don't know if you bought somebody's carb and intake off of something. You don't know what kind of abuse that was going through, unless you know the person. That's about it. But I'd rather take something apart and look at it before I do anything, even if they told me it runs great or it's got 1 mile on the engine. I wouldn't use it. But forget that. If I bought, like I said, if I bought a crate motor, I'd take it apart. I would. Hell yeah. But you don't know what you're getting. You never do. So now I'm going to start cleaning the bottom of this. You can see here, old paint, Chevy orange. I just use a scuff pad wet. It takes all the gunk off, because I like a clean seal when I put an intake on. I've only done a few in my life. Some guys will take a die grinder. I don't do that. I think it'll screw it up, like maybe take metal away. I don't know. But the runners and all, I gotta clean out. I could do this by hand too. Maybe I'll do this later. But so like, guys, I'm getting back to it. I'm gonna clean off all this old paint and gasket gunk. Just use a scuff pad and check to where it's all smooth, I guess. Sorry. You'll see it. See how it comes right off? You just want to keep doing that the whole way until it's just smooth again. So I'll show you before I start cleaning. I'll get back to you afterward. Well, there's the intake manifold after about 3 sprayings of Easy Off, and then I clean it with some of that. So looks better. It's one thing you gotta know about when buying used parts. They're never gonna look perfect again. Just get them clean enough. But here's the carburetor over here. That looks nice. Got everything down inside. Everything down there. Looks great. So even the other side, I took my scuff pad and wiped the bottom of where the gasket was. See if any more marks. I got one more question before I end this all. On the underside of this intake manifold, on this side, I noticed as I was cleaning it, down here, it's pitted. Could any of my engine masters out there, like WFD 805 or Capone or whoever, if that should be fixed, or just not worry about it, because I'm not much of an engine expert, to tell you the truth. So let me know. See what I should do with that, if this intake is junk or that can be worked with. So guys, before I go, yeah, I know this video wasn't too great. Wasn't the best, but I haven't had much to show. After that Buick got done, that day I found another job. So it's not auto body related at all, but it's what I say is I do construction equipment now. It's refinishing of them. It's hydraulic equipment, shit like that. I'm their only body man there, which is great. I don't have to worry about anybody coming in competition with me, but the Camaro, like I said, you'll have a surprise, but other than that, I don't know if there'll be another video up next week. There may be, maybe not. You know, I just haven't had anything really to show you. You know, but guess that's it for now. You know, just keep watching, check out my reruns and all that stuff. See you later, guys.